Hello, everyone, and welcome. You are watching us watch live the eNASCAR Pro Invitational from Virtual Talladega Superspeedway. I'm Jackson Martin. Alongside me, as always, Kevin Dean Woods in the booth. Kevin just walked down from the virtual spotter stand here. I know he's got a couple of keys for us to the race, which is going green in just a minute here. We'll have some great views of both Chris Buescher and Ryan Newman coming up in just a second. But first off, Kevin, hit us with it. How are our guys going to get to the front tonight?
Jackson, 3 keys to the race here tonight. Number 1, don't get wrecked. Number 2, go fast. And number 3, don't get wrecked. And if you can put that in and mix it into a little brew here, you have a good night at Virtual Talladega.
Well, that's what I love to see. And Kevin, that's great timing because we are going live here. Green flag. So let's get Ryan Newman, Chris Buescher. We got 2 angles of both of them. That's more than enough for what you need here. We got the front view, seeing what they're seeing, and then you can also watch them drive here as we go green from Virtual Talladega. We'll check back in with them in just a few minutes next time we get a break here. In the meanwhile, please ruminate on Kevin's thoughts here as to how we're going to win this race.
Are we struggling to keep up?
Can you tell me if you can hear me?
Possibly. There's about a 2-second gap between Newman. The gap would be a tiny bit here. So we're going to hold on this line here. 2.3 is about a 10th. Still about a 2-second gap to the next pack. I can edge it gap a little bit, 2.4 seconds gap now. Behind us, that's going to run clear now. The gap's closing, something out of the head. Gap's closing.
No, we're all clean.
Yeah, so we got your nose damage.
I'm assuming his damage is slowing our line down.
It's recent damage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just wait.
Not us, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to crash it up with the yellow out right away. No, where's my big stop? I never saw anything. I never saw him this side or nothing.
Can you play?
Yeah.
Are you filming?
It's actually 18.
All right, so we're under caution here. Let's see if Chris Buescher can hear us. We'll get his perspective on what happened there in that incident. Hey, Chris, can you hear us?
Yeah,
It's
you
Jeff
got
Gordon
me.
in the booth.
What's going
All
on?
right, not a lot. Although I got to ask you, you qualified 13th, had a nice starting spot there, and then I looked over and couldn't see you on the leaderboard. What happened there?
I was just trying to get to the back, expecting big wrecks early on here, so we're trying to get back in line. It did single out a lot faster than I thought it would, so I guess we'll be ready for that this time.
So what are you seeing there in terms of how the pack's forming up? I didn't really expect you guys to go single file so early. You kind of were all over the place last year when you were at this track.
Yeah, so I didn't expect it either, which is why I was stayed in the outside. I figured I'd just slowly try and back out and get a little bit of space, but it went single file immediately, and and then really we got spaced out. So we'll probably try and get down to the bottom and get in line this time.
Gotcha. Is there anyone you sort of have your eye on to work with? Get up towards the front here.
Not yet. Kind of just let it fall as it will. We got a real long way to go here yet.
Kevin, how's Chris doing on the three keys to the race?
It's three keys to the race. Go fast, don't wreck, go fast.
We're working on
There you
it.
have it. Chris, looks like you guys are about to go back to green, so we'll leave you alone here again. But good luck getting to the front. We'll see what you can do here.
Going green this time. Double zero here. You took in. 42 sticking in spot. Clearly, there's a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to get down. These guys are all trying to get down. Don't think I clear the 40 on the hard side here. 42's on the inside. Stay right here, stay middle, stay middle. Stay middle here. After the double K20, stay in that. After the 28, sneak down there. Try and clear low.
Why am I being pulled over?
Force closing up on you here. Just barely stay in line. And 66 didn't want to seem to be shuffling back, so he's probably trying to get forward here. Much behind you here. Looking outside, spinning. Okay, he's actually got to get it up. We're going to keep going. Big gap behind you, car looking outside. He's tucking behind you there. He's got to run, looking outside here. Stacking up chain, he's clear. 62's just kind of hanging there. Leaving us behind you. 62 outside, 66 on the bumper. 2 cars outside. 1 more go outside. Clear out to need it.
Brandon.
1448 are lined up behind you, coming up on you. And staying with you, push a little low if you need it. Before you sticking that hole inside. Hard wide here, 3 lights in the middle. Inside here.
Yeah, that's all I have to do.
Well, that happened quick.
Did you see that or was it quick already?
I didn't see anything. Did someone spin?
I didn't see anything. I don't know. That's lap 17. How your tires feel? Say that again.
Seems okay so far. We could, well, pitting doesn't really do us any good, does it?
The fuel estimate's about 35 laps. So I'll have to pit eventually. We'll have to have 1 pit stop. But at this point, I think we probably get 10, 15 laps down before we get to the fuel. Gotcha.
Yeah, boy. Why are there police lights?
Oh, is it connected? How many cars are still running?
I'm trying to figure out the light. I can't do both right now.
Just the body damage. Stop.
Let me turn it again. It won't let me continue.
Hey, this time or next time?
Say again.
There's about 4 or 5 behind you, the kids, and there's doing early stuff. They look clean, damage-wise. You're supposed to do something for fuel.
So it's right by where the light is. Yeah, there's no sign. There was no sign down. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Probably about 45 to 48 with the kids are getting on the calls.
Okay.
Can't take it.
Just got to drown out and trying to do. 23rd should start in the bottom lane.
All right, we've got the second caution of the race here, and we're going to check in with our pit reporter here, Sydney Bryson. Sydney's in the command center down here at Roush Fenway Racing. Sydney, what are you seeing down there? What are our guys saying, other than not really understanding our new light system that you guys are testing out down there? Sydney, I believe you're on mute.
Hello. It's been an interesting race so far. The first caution of the day, Newman missed his pit stall, so that was interesting. Definitely put him back a little bit. Looks like Buescher will be starting 22nd now, and we're ready to go. Our drivers are hoping to miss the big one. We know that's coming up soon, so we're ready to roll down here.
Showing you 22nd.
Great.
Now.
And so what were we hearing there, Sydney, about Ryan potentially losing a cylinder on his engine? Has that been sorted out?
Don't think it has been sorted out yet. Earlier he was having a few issues finding the pit stall, so we got to find the pit stall before we can fix any of the issues.
Well, that's why she's the best in the business, folks. Sydney, thank you so much for checking in. We will catch back up with you in a little bit here. Kevin, what's your analysis of that situation? It seems like a tough situation there.
That might be why he got pulled over by the police, because he missed his pit stop. They don't like that.
He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any further.
It looks like they're getting ready to go back to racing action here in a minute. We're 20 laps into 70 here, so a long way to go.
So it looks like we're ahead for about a caution every 10 laps here. That should put us at 4 more cautions for the end here. What are you taking, Kevin? Over, under that?
I'd go under. It looks like this pack here is content to be a little bit timid tonight. Maybe that's because we got children in the race, and nobody wants to get anybody hurt.
Well, that's always a good thing. All right, Kevin, we'll check back in with you in a little bit. Looks like we're going back green here.
Slowly gaining on that 24 that is and stay in line here with this pack. Everyone else tucked in, lined up behind him. Good here. This pack is losing to the next pack ahead, up 2 to 3 tenths a lap. You don't see damage on the 24, he seems to be a little off the base. Katie, it's coming back to you. So that's that next pack ahead, but it's slow up quite a bit here. So you guys might go closing this gap. That pack ahead of this pack is still gaining a little bit. Idiot's now lined up in the 24. Oh, yellow is this. Outside here, outside. Clear all around, go to the 28 inside, clear again. Before it's got the bumper here, outside, he's lined up outside. It's looking outside here. Inside, 3 wide, stay low. 22 stayed with you. Outside, get a little wide on the outside here, 3 wide. Keep it low, the magnet's a little wiggly. And it's going back, so you're clear. 22 tucked in behind you. They're staying lined up behind. To the door, quarter clear. 22 still lined with you. This fuel consumption, we have about 9 laps for fuel. And down to about 7 laps of fuel.
I don't know how to tell when anyone's pitting.
They might chat on the driver's channel, or they might do a text chat. If I have to go on fuel here, do I have to transmit something on the drivers, maybe in a lap or 2, let them know you're pitting in 2 or 3?
Yeah, I guess not this time, but we're going to have to pit next time by, right?
We can finish this lap and 4 more after that. So maybe if you do another lap here, then transmit something, and then 2 laps after that, make it good.
Yeah, nobody else is talking about it.
Before we go to the line here, fuel wise. They're all open for a yellow.
Right there with them. .38 says he's pitting in.
Yeah, he is ahead of you. If you want to pick now, we can. Okay, now. I might mess this time around. Right here, next time around.
Yeah, let's do next time.
I'm going to switch you to the driver's channel. Can you announce that?
Pitting in.
Faster gear off. No need for that now. And 4 tires of fuel. All right, you qualified 13, so about halfway down here. Keep your eye out. It's hard to see here. Hard to see. There you go. You see
Why are they pitting?
right there? You missed it. 2 stalls back. 2 stalls back.
Yeah, didn't see that at all.
The sign was ridiculously small. Looks like everyone else did fuel only. Alright, sorry about that. Like a fuel burn rate, though. I don't know if they'll put half a tank, if they'll make it the rest of the way.
So, anybody around us?
Big pack coming on the outside here. Big pack on the outside. Coming pretty fast. So stay low. Stay in a low line here. Big 22 on the outside. Should go to merging with these guys. Still on the outside. Still more coming. More coming. Just get the speed as best you can here. After the 43, you're clear. All right, this is the last car on your outside here. All right, clear outside, clear all around. Some of these may have pit earlier, so they may not need to stop for a bit. Blaney's 2 in front of you, and he's pitting next time by. Just be careful, he's slowing up here.
No, that's not good.
Oof, by yourself now. 4-second gap to the guys in front. 1.5 behind you.
This is a lonely feeling right here.
This is the lead pack coming up behind you here. Ready down fairly quick. 1 second back. Half second back. Looking outside, they're still behind you here. Outside here, outside. The whole line outside here. Still coming on the outside, still coming on the outside. There's no holes yet out there if you want them. Just gonna stay down here for now. Looks like they're bunching up. Got one tucking in behind. Alright, you got a friend behind you here. Back down here. Take a wave around if we can get it.
We were 3 feet from being the lucky dog, weren't we?
What lap now?
We're about 45. 45.
Actually, it's usually, well, I'm assuming 9 was a lap down. Is that what you're thinking? So they probably got the lucky dog.
Yeah, we were passing that 9.
We're good on fuel. We're about 8 laps to the good on fuel. So just stay out there. If we get a wave around, I guess they all have to pit, right, in order to get that.
Yeah, all the waiters will have to pit.
Okay, so there are only 8 cars. Actually,
Good this time?
yeah, this time, do not miss your box for car 8 of 8 cars.
Yep, we got lucky on that one then.
Okay, so 9 will get lucky dog. We can do a wave around, right?
I believe that's the case.
I think they'll flag that here eventually too.
Right. Okay, don't watch out of the box. Let them do this 11 seconds option.
Convenient debris caution.
Did they throw a debris caution? Is that what that was?
Yeah, turn 3.
All right. Yeah, we have one more. Yeah, the big one.
We got a Is that back on? Yep, back on. Yeah, back in the lead. Yeah. 30. Should be 28. Using the right mid sequence. Watch outside here, watch outside. Clear outside your one. Alright, still inside here, still inside. Clear out. Good job there, good job. You flex both tires at all.
Well, somehow we got no damage there.
Right, the tires, I think you flex splattered them.
Nah, I think they're good.
How much damage is there?
It's worse than that first one.
We're good. No damage. Let's give it a clean so far. Keep it clean so far. It's actually really dirty, but body panels look good.
All that counts.
I'm going to go 35th to 18th there.
There's always some form of survival of these things.
Sorry, B.
Always some sort of survival on these things.
That's for sure. Doing good so far. 18 to go when you go green. So you know if you ever want to start moving forward.
Yeah, I think it's time now, just so you don't get gapped out again. They're gonna wreck again, so it'll just be what it'll be.
Yeah, you want to stay with the lead pack now, but at least we have 2 fast repairs to make.
There you go.
All right, looks like we're coming down to the end here, just about 15-ish laps left in this race. Kevin, what are you seeing out there?
I think it's about to get real interesting, Jackson. You saw it might have looked like a yawn, but that was a roar. Chris Buescher up there. Roar.
He's just powering up. That's all he's doing. So while we're still rolling around under caution here, we have a video for you folks. We were able to do our friends at Talladega Super Speedway get inside the big truck going down the straightaway right before today's event. So we're going to roll that clip right now. So never seen behind the scenes footage here.
I tell you what, one of the greatest moments in racing there, the virtual running of the truck at Talladega. And right there, we gave you behind the scenes look.
Nothing like it in sports. There really isn't. And a view like that for an event like this, I mean, wow, we're just so lucky here at Roush Fenway Racing, being able to leverage those connections there. That was so much fun. But Kevin, so we're getting down to it. Looks like our drivers are using a couple of these restarts here. We're finally starting to see some of the action that we expected to see at Talladega. What do we got to do to get to the front here at the end?
I just heard Chris Buescher say it was go time. Hashtag go time, and I believe he's going to go. We just got to get in there and go. Get a good lane.
I imagine you're right there. So let's pull up a view here, see what's going on with them before we get the final restart.
You see right there, you see Ryan getting a little encouragement from his family there. How many?
The focus is unreal on these guys.
I won't lie to you, Jackson. I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know how many laps left. I don't know where we're running.
None whatsoever. We got a lot of people in the comments asking us where the guys are running. I can assure you we have no better idea than any of you do what is happening.
I do know. We just saw one big wreck. Yes, we're going to see 2 more big wrecks. Please.
He's still on the inside. He's hanging with so far. Over the door here.
No idea.
Yes.
Okay, maybe that was a replay.
You're racing excitement.
All right, looks like we're going to get going here. Just 19 to go. Chris is on the outside here.
Coming up inside behind the 11.
You hear his spotter Matt Lady there guiding him through the gears, getting him through the field as he prepares to make one last run at it here at Talladega.
Take that low if you want. No, it's filling up.
All right, here we are. Virtual Talladega. It's go time. Got the field where we want them. I'd expect some pretty big moves right
Clear
here.
low, yeah, clear low. 22 looks like the brogging.
I tell you, you can see Chris in some traffic there, a spotter navigating through it.
Or you come down if you need.
I'll tell you, we talk about how hard it is to keep track of what's going on. The Fox broadcast has gone to their cranking up segment, so we don't even have the announcers talking. So now I have even somehow even a less than what's going on.
3 wides to the middle.
You see Chris Buescher solidly in the top 20 here. That's really where you want to be at a virtual Talladega race. 16, 17.
Clear outside if you need it.
Kevin, we got a lot of questions in the comments here asking what
Still on the
flavor of gum do
inside.
you think Ryan's chewing
Still on the
there?
inside there.
You know, we'll be willing to share the flavor of gum there if you can put a qualification on that hashtag dead meme.
Clear low if you need it.
So it'd be like a tit for tat, maybe a trade off. I'm going to go with like grape flavored Hubba Bubba or something.
I think he's a cinnamon guy. He always struck me that way.
You see there, he's checking his lap times as he powers into turn 3. That's the engineering. We can't just
Clear outside.
focus on the
Pure
win.
focus on these guys as they get through this race. It's just unbelievable. It really is.
Too wide now.
I mean, that's
Ryan
what's so
smiles
cool
there as he
from
puts
you and
another
me,
couple
Kevin.
guys behind him.
Slowed up that outside lane. That's good. You're clear outside. Clear all
I'm
around.
trying to emulate him and look at my phone too. I'm not as good as he is. Then we do have a report from the field here. It looks like it's Bubblicious Bubblegum.
Bubblicious
So-
Bubblegum. That is,
There you have it.
you know,
Kind of insight you can only get here on the Roush Fenway Racing live broadcast.
perhaps we could do like a little retweet for a chance to win Ryan's race used Bubblicious Bubblegum.
Yeah, we're going to have to sort that one out with our legal department, make sure that we're allowed to do that. We'll get back to you on that one.
Turn two's got a little bit of a run. Gate checked up. Still lined up with you. Stay in single file.
We're going to pull up Chris on the big screen here as you can watch him go through. Chris is battling up here. It looks like he's in the top 15.
Chris is in the top
Having a good
15,
run tonight.
which I believe, according to a bet we made earlier, that means that our esteemed pit reporter, Sydney Freisen, is supposed to do a cartwheel right there on pit road.
That's true. Oh,
Stay down here, just inside that car, just inside. Show something out.
Sydney, a famed cheerleader in her college days, so if you really have to do that, if you need to.
you know what? Let's patch Sydney in and see if we can get a report from the field here.
Come back on you on the inside.
Hey, Sydney, you're back with us. How's
Hey,
it going
guys.
down there from the pits?
How's it going? You know, things are going to get really, really aggressive here. We just had a caution come out. Chris is running clean. Newman does not have any more restarts left, or any more fast repairs. Excuse me. So he was in that last big one. Buescher is still running clean here. And crew chief Matt Lady is excited for that. So hopefully we can move our way up to the front.
So Chris hasn't used either of his restarts yet.
Nope.
Chris, on the big screen here, as they showed his in-car camera there for a second. Chris has broken into the top 15 kids.
Yes, I see he made it to the screen here, the live feed. So we're looking forward to knocking on the door of that top 10.
Awesome. Well, we'll go back to you in a little bit, maybe get a word from the crew chief there as we get ready for this final, what could be the final restart. Probably won't be.
That seems optimistic at best. Thanks, Sydney. We'll check in with you in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Well, Kevin, it looks like there was a spinner out there with about 14 to go, so we're made it just about 5 laps there on that green flag run.
Well, by that token, we should get about 3 more restarts and give our guys time to work their way up the field as we see Chris Buescher there and see our roving pit reporter, Sydney Freisen, just over his left shoulder there. You see how hard she's working there.
Let's take a look at Ryan. I know Sydney said that Ryan had used his last restart here, but I don't think he picked up any damage on that last one, so he may still be in a good position here.
Yeah, Ryan came in, got 4 tires, made some adjustments, and a fresh stick of Bubblicious.
Did those come in sticks? I thought they were in the little thing that you unwrapped.
Fresh square, sorry. Little square Bubblicious. Fresh square. 4 fresh tires.
More of a cylinder.
Well, he's on his last set of tires and his last fix and his last cylinder. So it's time to make something happen here. You know, Ryan came here to kick butt and chew bubble gum. So far, he's chewed the heck out of some bubble gum. So time to kick butt.
I wish we could pull in tweets here, Kevin, because we did have a good one from our friend NASCAR Chasm earlier. Showed a gif of Ryan chewing that gum. He said, "I'm here to be hard to pass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum."
That is quick and clever. Hey, does that mean he was watching this broadcast?
Almost certainly not. He probably has better things to do with his time.
Well, then that means Ryan was on the big screen there. So either way, we win, right?
Yep, that's right. Brand exposure. That's what we're here for.
And we have that. All right, looks like maybe according to Ryan's screen there, we may be getting ready to do a restart here, I believe. I'm sure we'll see that on the TV here in about 7-8 minutes. You can see Ryan there as he pulls up behind the car in front of him. Let's go over to Chris. His back view, see what he's got going on here.
Let's see here.
It's
a little harder to tell on this angle.
It's a real sunny day here in Chris's cockpit.
Looks like they've spread out single file once again here.
I believe that might be Brandon Lee's hands we're seeing there with that cell phone, moving meticulous.
Really dynamic camera work down there in the pits.
You know, just a lot of people working really hard here tonight. We got to give thanks to the crew here, staying long hours. You can see just hard at work there. Really trying to capture the focus on Chris's face as he gets
right. You can tell here that Brandon's a true professional because you can't see him in this other angle of Chris. So you can tell that he checked that camera, but failed to check the behind camera to see if his hand was going to get in there. Missed it by that much.
Sounds like we caught him. And then if you go to the, looks like Chris is roaring again there.
We got Michael Baker here saying nothing's better than watching racing and doing homework. Michael, you should stop doing your homework and watch the rest of the racing.
And maybe get out a little more often.
First, just stop doing the homework.
Yes. Because if there's nothing better than doing homework, you probably got a good future ahead of you, I suppose.
Probably won't end up talking about video game racing on live broadcast, but
yeah, you'd hope not. Study math. Be good at math. You can build these video games, not have to watch them. See Ryan there.
We got just over 10 laps to go here. I think both of our guys are somewhere in the middle of the field again. Not just totally sure. Mostly just seen Clint Boyer laughing up on the screen for majority of the time here. So where Clint. Is the low line or the high line been stronger for this race?
I'm not sure, but Clint's looking dapper tonight in a sport coat, and he's got his hair slicked back. I can only report what I see. And that's pretty much been the broadcast. So Clint seems to be real settled in there to his in his rig. I think he's about 3 laps behind, but that's okay.
Okay, we're all here for fresh air and exercise.
To ask your question, I would say the high line. I think the high line is going to see. You're going to see the winner of this race come from the high line. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm standing up on it right now. I'm telling you, it's where it's going to be. You're going to end this race under a green-white caution, or it's going to be overtime, and the winner is going to come from that surging high line coming off the turn 4 there.
All right, Kevin, we're going to hold you to that.
And Ryan's gum must taste like cardboard at this point yet.
Just going to put this up on the screen just so we know we've got that projection set in stone here. Green, white, checkered, overtime, winner from the high line. I like it. That's a strong prediction, Kevin.
Absolutely. I can't tell you who the winner is going to be or where anybody's even running or who's even winning, but here we go. See, here we go. Oh, we got some cars up front. Just damage. They're holding the whole line up. That could be an opportunity, right?
One would hope so.
Chris Buescher, right outside the top 15. He's just getting ready to make his move.
These starts are so cheated.
Chris Buescher doesn't sleep. He waits.
Yeah, Chris just voiced some displeasure on the restart there.
Green at the beginning, and they've gotten quicker every time.
I believe he feels that he's at an unfair disadvantage with his rig tonight.
Well, we all do what we can with what we have. We got a comment from Ann Peak here saying Ryan's going to chew the taste out of that gum before the race ends. I think he probably did that about an hour ago. Pace he's going. Oh, look, he's back on his phone again, just checking his lap times. Consummate professional.
Yeah, the way these iRigs are set up, Jackson, a lot of people don't know it, is Ryan can literally make adjustments to his iRig while being with his cell phone. So what he's probably doing there is brake bias or something like that, maybe looking at his temperatures. I'm not really sure there, but whatever it takes to get the advantage here.
Yeah, I mean, this guy who just doesn't stop, never quits trying to improve here.
And meanwhile, you have Chris Buescher back in the top 15 as Sydney gets ready for that cartwheel.
Thumbs up from Brian. He must have liked the adjustment he just made on his phone there.
Well, I think he's making some. Uh-oh.
Someone's upside down.
Well, let's hope they're okay.
Hey, maybe we can get Chris Buescher on the line here. Hear what was going on that last restart.
I think we should talk to one of Ryan's girls. Or Chris Buescher or Brandon Lee even.
Anyone who's there, really.
What we could do is take it to Sydney, and she could maybe interview somebody in there for us. How's that?
Let's see. Should we go over to Sydney here?
Let's go to our roving pit reported cartwheeling phenom.
All right. Sydney Bryson, we got you back on the air here. What's going on? What are you seeing down in the pits?
Well, I'm here with crew chief Matt Lady. Matt, you want to tell us about what's going on as we wind down the laps here at Talladega?
Yeah. So Chris has done a great job so far. He's kept it really clean. I mean, it's dirty, but the fenders are all real straight. Haven't been used any fast repairs yet. And he's just done a great job of avoiding the 2 or 3 that were happening right in front of him. We're great on fuel and tires, and so we're just going to see what happens here. We're in 15th. We're going to come back with 5 laps to go. We'll see what happens. The pressure's going to be mounting for everyone to be making some crazy moves, and so I don't think we've seen the last yellow.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And back to you, Kevin and Jackson.
Wait a minute, Sid. What else do you have for us down there?
Well, it's quite a crazy scene. We're just preparing to go back to green, hoping that we can stay out of any other big wrecks that may occur in the last few laps here at Talladega.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to talking to you here at the end when you interview one of our winning drivers.
Sounds good.
Jackson, a lot of optimism.
Insightful stuff as always.
A lot of optimism.
Yeah. You can feel the nervousness in the room. You can cut the tension with a knife there.
Nicole Coffey wants to know who is winning and says that they can't see anything. Well,
same.
Good question. Great question. Unfortunately, on this, we're not allowed to use footage from the actual iRace, although it appears sometimes the TV broadcast isn't either. So, we do the best we can. Some great views of Chris and Ron.
To use your imagination here. That's what we're doing here at Roush Fenway Racing.
Yeah, so in the absence of not really knowing who's winning, I'm going to say Ryan Newman's P1 right now. In my heart, anyway.
Number 6 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts, Ryan Newman.
Chris Buescher lets out another roar there. Man is getting, this could be one intense restart right here. 15th.
Well, Kevin, you bring up a good point. We're running the graphics here. So really, our guys are running wherever we want them to. So I'm going to go ahead and say Ryan Newman currently in first place, and Chris Buescher currently also in first place. So I don't know how you can be tied for first place during a caution, but they are. It's incredible.
We got a question from two-time ARCA champion Chase Alexander.
Wow, a real legend. A real legend in the comments. That's really incredible.
I mean, he may be going by his code name, Mike Campbell, but we all know that's who that really is, and we really appreciate him joining us tonight.
Yep. Always good to hear from you, Mike. We did have Becky Brady who asked if we could show the big truck going around the track, and I think that's a great opportunity. Let's show that video one more time here.
Let's do it. This right here.
Tight. One more time.
This is for you, Becky. That is just chills down your spine, Jackson. Chills down your virtual spine.
Can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Makes me hear.
I got the main topic of conversation tonight is Ryan Newman's gum. Linda Milan says he's getting his money's worth out of that gum. Oh.
He is.
Just love it. Here, let's get a close up there. So we just watch a true professional here.
I think there's a correlation. The harder he chews it, the more cars he's putting down.
Mm-hmm.
And right now he's about to put him down. I'm not sure where he's running.
I think he's about to put him down and pick him up, personally.
Line him up. Ryan Newman's got places to be. He's getting there.
I can't tell what happened on that restart. It doesn't seem like it was good for us.
Oh
man. There's a white and blue car up at the front, so let's go back to pretending that that's still Chris Buescher in first place.
Chris Buescher's quote was "Oh man," so I don't know if that's a good thing. Ooh.
That's another wreck. Looks like Chris avoided it, though.
I don't know if is that a caution. I can't really. Yep. Caution flag come out on that one. No.
Hey Kevin, I got a question for you from the comments here from Jack Garland. I think you'd be the one to answer this. He says, "Hey guys, hope your evening's going good. What's your favorite Mark Martin memory?" Kevin, of course, spent a fair amount of time working directly with Mark, so I'll throw that one to you.
Man. One day at Bristol, he qualified poorly, and I made the mistake of being the first person to talk to him, and I learned never to do that again. So that's my favorite Mark Martin memory. I learned a lesson that day. Timing's everything.
Mine's
timing.
Probably when he shouted out Gucci Mane in his NASCAR Hall of Fame speech.
That was a good one too.
We got a couple people asking for the actual race broadcast. You can go find it on FS1. I assure you it's not that much more helpful than what we're doing here.
We encourage you. This is a second screen opportunity right here.
While we're under caution, I wonder if we can get in a word from Chris here. I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, what's up, Jackson?
Hey, Chris, great to hear from you as always. Really looking good in that fast and all Ford Mustang. What do you think's the game plan here as we hit the final laps?
We're just going to try to keep it clean and find the fastest lane, and I do believe the winner is going to come from the high line. I believe we're going to probably finish under a green-white checker, so we're just going to get this fast and all Ford to the front here.
You know, that seems to be the consensus among the sharp minds watching this race tonight. So good to hear that one from you as well, Chris. Really feeling like that's going to be the game plan here. Final question. You still got both of your past restarts left. What are you saving them for? Do you think there's going to be more wrecks here, or you just feel good about where the car's at?
I just want to be able to prove I can bring this fast enough forward home in a solid position without having to use gimmicks.
Wow, great as always to hear from Chris Buescher, driver of the number 17 Fastenal Mustang there. Really exciting stuff. Kevin, what did you think about what Chris said there as he sort of talks us through the end of the race?
I thought it was very intellectually sound, and I thought it was a great insight. And, as always, Chris is articulate and does a very good job of expressing himself at any moment, particularly as the laps wind down here and we work our way toward a very dramatic and tremendous finish.
So I'm hearing from our executive producer here that we have Chris Buescher on the line now, which is weird because I just got done talking to him.
Oh.
But yeah, sure, we'll give this another try. Hey, Chris, good to hear from you. How's it going down here as we get down to the last couple of laps?
Yeah, that was we avoided the accident. Had to check up, and once we got back going, lost a couple of our spots, but all good. We're still in a good shape. Car's still really clean, so we'll get going. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, Chris, I noticed that you voiced a little displeasure on that last restart. What's going on down there?
We're firing off incredibly early. I don't think so. The iRacing rules don't police restarts the same way that NASCAR does. So everyone's jumping it, and we're not in the restart zone. Not really understanding when we're going green. So I did see a banner, the last one iRacing put out. Clean it up. We're not gonna keep doing that. So they said they would start black flagging if need be.
All right, Chris. Well, you got those two refreshes left. So I mean, not a lot of incentive not to use the old chrome horn if you need to here, right?
Yeah, might as well. We only got 2 laps left here, so we'll see how it goes. We got one reset per lap, so yeah, we can get aggressive.
All right, can't wait to see it.
Well, that was great hearing from Chris Buescher for a second time during that caution period. Kevin, we got another important question here. Becky Brady says if she was in charge, she'd give both of us a considerable bonus. Just wanted to throw that one out there.
Well, hopefully soon she'll be in charge. Doesn't seem to happen often under the current administration, so for change.
All right, we're getting back down here to the race. I don't think there was another wreck there. I think they were just showing a replay. But you still looking to green, white, checkered overtime finish here, Kevin?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good stuff as always.
Yeah, thank. Always thank you, gallery, right? All right.
All right, forming up here. It looks like 3 to go. So, Kevin, the first part of your prediction is correct. Green, white, checkered. So you'd be saying we're looking at another caution here for overtime?
Well, we're already 3 to go. Yeah, I'm guessing definitely one more caution. You got guys, I mean, you heard it from Chris. He has a reset. Object of the game here is to win. So, if you want to win, why wouldn't you use it, right? But we'll see how gentlemanly these guys are, and I guess how much they're looking to be finished with this race. There's really no incentive for several guys here not to push the issue.
Looks like we're green again here. Getting to the end. Chris looks calm, cool, and collected.
Woo! Stay high, 3 wide, nice. Make it 4 wide. Get you back top. You're good. 3 wide still. 3 wide. White flag here.
I hear 3 wide. I hear 3 wide. And I hear there's a lot of action up front too. So Not sure how far they're behind, but they look like they're getting ready to rip.
You're good. You can go all the way down if you want. Yeah, it's closing up. 41 inside to 2 wide here. 41's inside, 47 coming inside. On the outside of 2 here. Hold behind the 47 if you want it. Still right there. You're still here. 4 is your door. Still 2 here. Closed up on the inside. Still 2
Got to be coming up on the finish here, Jackson.
No pressure behind at this point.
I think so.
Chris, looks like Chris is up 13th. He's making a strong bid for the top 10 here as we wind down at Virtual Talladega. And there he is on the high side.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Final lap.
We're gonna roll until check it. I mean, just keep going.
Whatever happened must be amusing. I can't wait to see it, Jackson. Really, it gets big here. Oh, there they go.
It's really clean all the way to that last half of that. Oh, man.
Oh, whoa. Lots of going on here. Chris driving the last lap here with hands off the wheel.
16. Man, was trying to push Harvick.
What was happening in front of you?
Wow, that was crazy. That was an absolutely crazy finish.
Really finished there.
I was so buried under the 4, I had no clue until I seen the smoke. And we were okay here. We still had momentum.
Yep.
All good. Still had momentum. Turned it. All good and not good.
Jackson, go. Why don't you get with Sid and see if she can grab a word with Newman as he on his way out.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Sydney Frison on the line here. Sydney, what was the view like from the pits for that crazy finish there? Sydney, can you hear us?
Hey, how's it going, guys? What a heck of an ending there.
It was. What did you see from the pits there?
Well, Buescher was clean for a while, and then at the end, looked like he got swept up there. I think he finished, P16? P16 for the 17 Fastenal Racing team.
16, and he had it won.
Wow.
Caught up in a little bit of a unfortunate incident there at the end. Victory jaws of defeat ripped from the jaws of victory. Sorry.
We were close. Buescher had a lot of momentum there, but we'll go get them at Real Talladega this weekend.
Woo.
Absolutely right about that, Sydney. It looks like we lost Kevin. I think he was just way too excited about the finish of that race. Always appreciate your insight here. So thank you to everyone for tuning in here. We had a blast going iRacing with you, and we look forward to a real race this Sunday from Talladega Superspeedway. Thanks for joining us.